This week in Practical AI, OpenAI launched GPT 5.5. AI agents kept getting more real. HeyGen pushed creator tools further into production territory. And in Beijing, humanoid robots ran a half marathon fast enough to make weird AI news feel uncomfortably athletic. If you build, market, automate, or just want the signal without the sludge, here's what actually matters. Hi, I'm Digital Kevin. This is the weekend Practical AI Brief. The goal is simple: skip the hype, keep the useful stuff, and focus on what actually matters for builders, creators, and people trying to make smart decisions before the next model release lands 12 minutes from now. Story 1: GPT 5.5 is here. OpenAI announced GPT 5.5 on April 23, 2026, and then updated the post on April 24 to say GPT 5.5 and GPT 5.5 Pro are now available in the API. That is the headline. But the more practical point is how OpenAI is positioning it. This is supposed to be a model that gets through messy multi-step work with less babysitting. OpenAI is emphasizing coding, tool use, computer use tasks, research workflows, and longer chains of work that need persistence instead of one-shot answers. That matters because the winning AI products are starting to look less like chat windows and more like systems that can actually carry work forward. My takeaway: the center of gravity is shifting from smart response to reliable execution. And if that trend holds, the most important question is no longer just how smart the model sounds, it's whether it can actually finish useful work. Story 2: AI agents are maturing fast, and the ecosystem is starting to separate into different roles. Hermes is emerging as the open-source personal agent with memory, cross-platform reach, and serious momentum. Paperclip looks more like the management layer for fleets of agents, with releases focused on issue threads, approvals, dependencies, and recurring work. And OpenClaw keeps shipping quickly, but with a growing side story around security and exposed deployments. So the pattern here is not just agents are hot, it's that the stack is differentiating. One layer is the worker, one layer is the orchestration system, and one layer is the governance and infrastructure that keeps the whole thing from going sideways at 2 a.m. My takeaway: we are moving from agent demos to agent operations. If you run workflows, content systems, support queues, or internal tooling, this is the part of the market worth watching. Story 3: HeyGen had one of those weeks that is easy to overlook if you only track frontier models, but for creators and practical AI users, this one matters. HeyGen rolled out Avatar 5, highlighted Seedance 2.0 integration, and also simplified some of its premium credit structure, including unlimited audio dubbing. That may sound smaller than a flagship model launch, but this is how real workflow adoption happens. The tools get cleaner, the pricing gets easier to understand, and the output gets just good enough that more teams start using it without making a giant strategic announcement about it on LinkedIn. My takeaway: AI video is becoming less of a gimmick and more of a production layer. If you're making explainers, intros, onboarding, or multi-language content, the practical creator stack keeps getting stronger. And now for weird news in AI. Beijing hosted a humanoid half marathon, and according to AP, one robot completed the course in 50 minutes and 26 seconds, which is faster than the current human world record pace for the distance. That sentence sounds fake. It is apparently not fake. The event also included the detail that one robot fell at the start, another crashed into a barrier, and some entries were autonomous, while others were remotely controlled. So yes, it is still weird. But it is weird in a way that tells you something. Robotics is moving out of lab demos and into public performance tests that people can actually understand. And that makes this more than a novelty clip. It is a strangely effective preview of where embodied AI is heading. That is your weekend Practical AI Brief. Smarter models, more capable agents, better creator tools, and one robot race that somehow managed to be funny and historically unsettling at the same time. If this format keeps working, I'll keep doing what matters most: official sources, short runtime, practical takeaways, and the occasional weird AI story that earns its place. Thanks for watching.